Chefs used to be known as skilled cooks in restaurants and hotels. However, as time flew by, chefs are getting the spotlight they deserve, considering the amount of art and work they incorporate into their dishes to create not only an aesthetically pleasing dish, but also a delectable, mouth-watering one. Ever since social media became a thing, chefs also got their fame from it earning additional figures to their bank accounts. Keep on watching as we take a look at the top 10 highest paid chefs in the world. Welcome to Social Lux. Our goal is to provide you with a dose of luxury, travel, houses, cars, and stories of successful people so you can be inspired to live an abundant, beautiful, and successful life. We upload videos weekly, so make sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and feel free to comment any questions you may have down below. Enjoy! At number 10 is Pierre White. Pierre White, the first celebrity chef, made a name for himself in the culinary world. His claim to fame is that he was the youngest chef to obtain 3 Michelin stars at the age of 33. He later served as a mentor to other aspiring cooks who achieved a similar feat. At the age of 38 in 1999, he was able to retire thanks to his career achievement. So where does the money continue to come from? Long after he retired, his programs and books kept expanding the size of his bank accounts. In 2021, he became the 10th highest paid chef and has a net worth of $40 million. At number 9 is Garten. Garten didn't start out as a chef. Instead, she was a budget analyst in the White House before moving into the food business. If you like your meals served with a side of presidential secrets, Garten is your best bet. Considering that she hasn't acquired any formal culinary training, she keeps her food basic. Garten has a net worth of $50 million. Her publications are the main source of her income from the food sector. She also has a sizable following base with more than 3 million Instagram followers alone. At number 8 is David Chang. David Chang comes in at number 8 on our list, but there is no denying that he occupies a special place in the culinary world. His formal education, which supports his career as a chef, was obtained at the International Culinary Center in New York. From there, he would gather all of his experience by cooking at posh restaurants. Later, David would open Momofuku, his restaurant. On the most well-known cooking TV shows like MasterChef Australia, Treem, and Netflix's Ugly Delicious, he would establish his career and make appearances. That's a pretty good progression for his career, huh? Nevertheless, he does have $60 million to show for it. Number 7, Emeril Lagasse. Emeril Lagasse, a charismatic and entertaining chef, is tied with David Chang for the $60 million mark. Emeril's approach to cooking makes you smile. Therefore, it stands to reason that he is so successful. He meets the demands of the general people. Emeril received a promotion to executive chef at the Commander's Palace in New Orleans. That was only the beginning of a truly exceptional career as a chef, as he is today the executive chef at over 10 other top-tier restaurants across the United States. He has written several well-known cookbooks and made several television appearances. NASA once selected a few of his dishes for the menu on board the International Space Station. Yes, in outer space. Number 6 is Rachael Ray. Rachael Ray is a fantastic cook, but as a businesswoman, she is arguably even more outstanding. At a time when cooks were finally getting the recognition they had long since earned, Rachael devised a plan to stand out. So while other chefs created intricate recipes that required a full day to make, she came up with the idea of 30-minute meals. Hey, I'm not suggesting there's something wrong with that, but Rachael made us delicious, healthy meals about half the time. She won many people's hearts, including mine, very fast. She has a combined net worth of $77 million from all of her revenue sources. The Rachael Ray Mag was a magazine she put out. Number 5. Thomas Keller. Thomas Keller's ideal childhood may have been spent in his mother's restaurant kitchen. Master Chef Roland Bennon would guide him and instruct him in the methods for producing delicacies that would revolutionize the world over time. Thomas opened his own eatery right away and gave it the name Raquel. The French Laundry, another one of his eateries, was located in California. In the end, Thomas was honored with 3 Michelin stars and a James Beard Award. The rest, as they say, is history. But because of his line of cooking products, cookbooks, and advisory position on Disney's Pixar's Ratatouille, Thomas is still relevant today. One of the highest paid chefs, Mr. Thomas Keller, is expected to have an estimated net worth of $80 million in 2021. And number 4 is Wolfgang Puck. Next, we have Wolfgang Puck, a 69-year-old whose reputation as a cook is expanding. You've probably heard of him given that he has agreements with hundreds of eateries all across the world. He has a television-ready look, operates several successful retail businesses, and provides culinary services. Having seen him on CSI, Frasier, and The Simpsons, I'm aware of it. Unknown to many, Wolfgang Puck is the chief chef of the Oscars, the biggest cinematic award show. His contacts with Hollywood and notably innovative cuisine have contributed to his projected $82 million net worth. Number 3. Gordon Ramsay. It makes sense to assume that Gordon Ramsay would hold the top spot given that he is unquestionably the most well-known chef in the world at the moment. He has more than 12 million followers on Instagram and has found success with TV shows including Hell's Kitchen, Kitchen Nightmares, and the most outrageous of them all, The F Word. Talk about names that are unique, huh? Additionally, he has made appearances on television in the series Extras, New Girl, and The Simpsons. Given that he continues to generate significant revenue from his ventures and shows, Gordon Ramsay's net worth, which was predicted to be $190 million in 2021, is expected to increase quickly. At number 2, Nobu Matsuhisa. Know any Nobu branches? You should. Drake recently touched on it in his Behind Bars freestyle. The Nobu restaurant is actually co-owned by Nobu Matsuhisa. Additionally, he works with Robert De Niro as a business partner. However, it would be false to claim that Nobu has long been inspired by Mr. Matsuhisa's culinary style and cuisine. This fact by itself should be able to convey the restaurant's success on a global scale. With his longtime partner De Niro, Matsuhisa has a $200 million fortune, numerous cookbooks, and other hotel ventures. At number 1 is Jamie Oliver. Anyone with a keen eye for the food sector would have anticipated Jamie Oliver to make the list, and why not? He certainly has a pleasant personality which he lends to his food. Only Gordon Ramsay has more Instagram followers than he does at 8.6 million. In order to propagate his ideas, he worked with public schools and placed an emphasis on children's nutritious diets. Jamie had all the skills he needed to be successful thanks to his experience working as a sous chef in Fulham and as a pastry chef at Antonio Carluccio's Neal Street restaurant. His connections with the BBC would help him grow professionally and amass a $372 million fortune. The third highest honor bestowed by the British Empire, the Member of the Order of the British Empire, was given to Jamie Oliver in 2003. He is the sole person on this list to have accomplished this. And that's all for today's video. Which one of these chefs is familiar to you already? Let us know in the comments section below. If you enjoy everything luxurious, check out our other videos, and if you like them, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that notification bell. Thank you for watching, and until our next video, we'll see you then.